Let us first look at the history of Milan. The history of Milan dates back to the Roman Empire, when it was founded as Mediolanum in the 2nd century BC. The city quickly grew in importance as a strategic military and commercial center, and it played a significant role in the Roman Empire's expansion into northern Italy. During the Renaissance, Milan became a major center of culture and art, and it was home to many famous artists, including Leonardo da Vinci. During World War II, Milan was occupied by the Nazis and suffered significant damage. After the war, the city was rebuilt and experienced an economic boom, becoming one of the most important financial centers in Italy. Today, Milan is a major global city and a center of fashion, design, art, and culture. It is home to many museums, galleries, and historic sites. Let us look at some of the top sites in Milan. The Cathedral of Milan, also known as the Duomo di Milan, is a large Gothic cathedral that took nearly 600 years to complete. It is one of the most iconic landmarks of Milan and is dedicated to Saint Mary Nascent. The Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II is a historic shopping mall located in the Piazza del Duomo. It was built in the 19th century and is considered one of the world's oldest shopping malls. The mall features high-end shops, cafes, and restaurants, as well as an impressive glass-vaulted ceiling. The Sforza Castle is a formidable castle that dates back to the 15th century. It houses several museums, including the Pinacoteca del Castello Sforzesco, which has a vast collection of art and sculptures, the Museum of Ancient Art, and the Museum of Musical Instruments. The Last Supper, a late 15th century mural painting by Leonardo da Vinci, is housed at the Church of Santa Maria del Grazie. The painting depicts the moment when Jesus announces that one of his disciples will betray him. The Brera Art Gallery is one of the most important art museums in Italy. It features works by Italian and European artists from the 14th to the 20th century, including pieces by Raphael, Caravaggio, and Bellini. The Teatro alla Scala is one of the most famous opera houses in the world. It was built in 1778 and has hosted some of the most famous operas and ballets, as well as performances by renowned musicians. Let us look at some of the Hollywood films made in Milan. House of Gucci is a crime drama film directed by Ridley Scott and written by Roberto Bentivegna. The film stars Lady Gaga, Adam Driver, Jared Leto, and Al Pacino. The film tells the true story of the rise and fall of the Gucci family empire and the murder of Maurizio Gucci. Anna is a French-Italian-Belgium crime thriller film directed by Luc Besson. The film stars Sasha Luss, Helen Mirren, Luke Evans, and Cillian Murphy. The movie is about a young woman who is trained to be an assassin by the KGB. A Bigger Splash is a psychological thriller film directed by Luca Guadagnino and written by David Kojganik. The film stars Tilda Swinton, Ralph Fiennes, Dakota Johnson, and Matthias Schoenaerts. Murder Mystery is a crime comedy film starring Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston. The movie is about a New York City cop and his hairdresser wife who become suspects in the murder of an elderly billionaire during their European vacation. Come September is a romantic comedy film directed by Robert Mulligan and starring Rock Hudson, Gina Lollobrigida, Sandra Dee, and Bobby Darin. The movie is set in a luxurious villa on the Italian Riviera, but it was filmed in Milan, Italy. Ripley's Game is a psychological thriller film based on the novel of the same name by Patricia Highsmith, and it tells the story of a wealthy American living in Italy who manipulates a man into committing a murder. What is the best time to visit Milan? Milan is a year-round destination, but the best time to visit would be during the spring, April to May, and fall, September to October, when the weather is mild and the city is less crowded. These seasons offer comfortable temperatures and colorful foliage, making it perfect for outdoor activities and sightseeing. Spring is a great time to visit Milan, as the city is in full bloom and the weather is pleasant, with temperatures ranging from 50 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 to 20 degrees Celsius. During this time, the city's famous parks and gardens are at their best and offer beautiful views of the city. Fall is also a great time to visit Milan, as the temperatures are mild and the city is less crowded. During this time, the city's famous parks and gardens are at their best. Summer can be a good time to visit Milan as well, with temperatures ranging from 60 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 to 30 degrees Celsius, but it can be quite crowded, and it can be hot in the city. Winter is the least popular time to visit Milan. Here are some tips for local transportation in Milan. There are several options for transportation in Milan, including public transit, taxis, and bike sharing programs. The Milan public transportation system includes buses, trams, and metro lines. The metro system has 4 lines and covers most of the city, including major tourist destinations. The buses and trams provide additional coverage, including service to the suburbs. Public transportation in Milan runs from early in the morning until late at night. Milan also has a bike sharing program, called Bike Me, which allows users to rent bikes from different stations throughout the city. This is a convenient and eco-friendly way to get around the city. Taxis are also widely available in Milan, and can be hailed on the street or booked in advance. Taxis in Milan are regulated, and all vehicles have a meter to calculate the fare. Let us look at some of the celebrities who were born in Milan. Leonardo da Vinci, 1452 to 1519, was an Italian artist, scientist, and inventor. He is widely considered one of the most important figures in the history of art and one of the greatest minds of the Renaissance. Alessandro Verri, 1741 to 1816, was an Italian economist, writer, and politician. He was born in Milan and was a prominent figure of the Italian Enlightenment. Greta Scacchi is an Italian-Australian actress, born in Milan in 1960. She is known for her roles in films such as White Mischief, Presumed Innocent, and The Player. Julia Fox is an American actress and model, born in New York City in 1988. She made her film debut in the 2019 film Uncut Gems, which premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival. She was also cast in the 2020 crime drama movie, Piercing, and in the indie film, Vivarium in 2019. Now, let us at some of the books written on or in Milan. A Farewell to Arms is a novel written by Ernest Hemingway, published in 1929. The novel is set during World War I and tells the story of an American ambulance driver, Frederick Henry, and his love affair with a British nurse, Catherine Barclay. The Betrothed, A Promessi Sposi, is a novel written by Alessandro Manzoni, published in 1827. The novel is set in Milan, Lombardy, during the 17th century and tells the story of 2 young lovers, Renzo and Lucia, and the challenges they face. The Botticelli Secret is a novel written by Marina Fiorato, published in 2010. The novel is a historical fiction and tells the story of a young woman named Luciana Vetra, an apprentice to Botticelli, and her quest to uncover a secret painting. Today, Milan is a major global city and a center of fashion, design, art, and culture. It is home to many museums, galleries, and historic sites, and it is known for its vibrant nightlife, excellent restaurants, and luxury shops. Thanks for watching.